Hi, I'm Kelly Jean Pittman. Welcome to Mastering the Heart of Resilience intro course. And today we're talking about truth number 5. Now, truth number 5 is kind of actually a little bit mind-blowing once we get to truth number 5. We've been working on all these different things and we're kind of working up to kind of one of the most uncomfortable truths that we deal with, and that is emotional awareness. And it's perfect that it comes right after truth number 4, which was boundaries, because that's when we kind of discover how strong our boundaries are. And the weaker our boundaries are, typically the less emotional awareness we have. Why people with lack of boundaries can be very emotional. They're typically very emotional people, and they can be very empathetic, like you say, and they're incredibly thoughtful and helpful with others. But what happens is that they kind of get interconnected with other people's energies and emotions, and that they don't know where they start and where they stop within other people's emotions and energies. And so with truth number 5, we're really working on that emotional awareness piece. And so when we work with that, we really want to cut kind of deep and go to those core wounds that were created back in our childhood. We want to do like a life map and go back and look at significant events in our life that created core beliefs that maybe aren't helping us in the future. These core beliefs are typically things that have kind of built walls of protection around us, and they typically block us from becoming our true self. And so this emotional awareness piece is where we really want to start digging deep. We want to work on a life map. We want to start looking at triggers. Where do you get really emotional about things? Does it have to do with abandonment? Does it have to do with failure? Does it have to do with feeling not enough? When we really get upset at somebody and we blame people for making us feel a certain way, I've got news for you. In truth number 5, we actually learn that we are in charge of our own emotions. If we are triggering, it's something within us that is making us not feel well. It's something within us that makes us sad or angry or feel less than. It's something within us that is judging us. People can't tell us how to feel. We're totally in charge of that ourselves. And this is a huge, mind-blowing thing to accept for a lot of people. So emotional awareness and building a resilient heart is really kind of key and a core foundation to digging deep and getting rid of the things that are holding us back in life. Looking at those hurts that we've tried to hide for so long, actually feeling them and going through a process of letting them go. So emotional awareness is huge. And once we go through and we've defined our core wounds and we work on processing and letting them go, there's a totally new sense of freedom that we have when we enter into the world again. And it's that resilient heart that brings that joy and that happiness. So thank you for joining me for truth number 5, and I'll see you at truth number 6.